So now we are at Hamad Airport. I don't have food and my flight has been delayed for 5 hours. What do I do? In a video that I shared a few weeks ago, a person commented and told me to share some of the benefits that a boarding pass comes with, particularly because I mentioned that my transit flight was delayed and I used my boarding pass to get a meal during that time because my flight delayed for like 4 hours at Hamad International Airport. With me here is a document that I will talk about in today's video, guys. It's simply a boarding pass. What is a boarding pass? What does a boarding pass do for you? What are some of the features on a boarding pass? And what are some of the advantages that comes along with a boarding pass? If this is the video you want to watch, stay tuned. African Nimo, a Kenyan YouTuber that shares with you fitness vlogs, travel vlogs, and lifestyle vlogs. And in today's video, guys, we're gonna be looking on travel, particularly on a boarding pass. What is a boarding pass? A boarding pass is a document that you are given at the airport during check-in. This boarding pass allows you to board your flight. So if you don't have a boarding pass, says, bro, you're not taking that flight. A boarding pass simply is a document that you will be given at the airport during check-in. Mostly after you've bought your ticket, that is online or wherever you buy your ticket from. If you're buying from an airline office, they will give you this particular paper. On this paper, this is just a paper indicating your flight. Sometimes they may send you that flight on your phone, and this is what you show during check-in. Some of the features that a boarding pass has, of course, is the airline name. For example, mine has Qatar Airways. It definitely has your name, it has your flight date, it has your flight time, it shows you where you're supposed to check in, that is the terminal you're supposed to check in. It shows you what meals it offers, it shows you the gate you're supposed to board at, it shows you what time does the boarding gate close, it shows you so many things. It shows you arrival airport and things like that. Well, you're planning to travel, you want to move to a country. For example, you want to move from Nairobi to maybe Saudi Arabia, from Nairobi to Qatar, from Nairobi to Thailand, and you've done everything that you need. You've done your packing, you've done your, you've researched on everything that you need, and now you've bought your flights. Mostly you will buy your flight online. Maybe you may buy it from an office in Nairobi or wherever you are, and they will give you a document. Just they will send you the ticket maybe to your phone if you're buying online, or if you're buying from an office, they may give you a printed document showing that you bought a flight for this time, for this day, and for exactly. So when you move to the airport, I'm assuming you've bought your tickets, you have it with you, you have your luggage, and now you're heading to the airport, you're super excited, and here we are. When you go to the airport, the first thing that you must do is a check-in. The check-in usually starts from the gate. For example, at Nairobi, for you to enter the airport, you must go through a scanning point. Yes, first of all, you will go through a scanning point. For example, if you're on a taxi, the taxi driver will be left with your luggage in the car. You'll have to alight and you will go through that scanning point at the gate, and then you will go inside the airport, go back to the taxi, and the taxi will drop you to your terminus. What is the terminal? For example, on my boarding pass here, I have my terminal as terminal B. So the taxi driver will help you get to that terminal. Mostly for international flight is usually at terminal 1A in Nairobi or maybe 1B. So you will move to that, and that is where your check-in starts. Now let me tell you one thing. If you're boarding your flight at 11:30, don't go at the airport exactly 11:30. Get at the airport 2 hours before, because they always open the gates for check-in at least 2 hours and a half before. So if your flight is at 11, make sure you're at the airport by maybe 8:30, 9 latest, and proceed to do your check-in. Now let's come to the boarding pass. A boarding pass is a document that you will be issued at the airport check-in after you've given your passport to the attendant on that particular airline. Yes, this boarding pass will allow you to board your flights. It will allow you to have some of the benefits along as you go through that flight. So it will simply allow you to board your flight, and it usually has two parts. So you will check in, at the check-in, first thing at the check-in, this is what they will give you, and they will tell you your flight is at this time, your seat is at this time. They will show you all those documents. They will circle, this is your seat, this is your gate. That is the gate where you're supposed to go after you're done with your check-in, because that is the gate that you will use to go to the airplane. Now, in today's video, guys, I'm sharing with you how you can eat using your boarding pass if, for example, your flight is delayed. Now, let's assume you've left Nairobi like I did, and you are maybe transacting, or you're doing your transfer at Hamad International Airport, where I transferred from, and you get there, you're in a hurry, you're moving, and boom, there are usually screens at the airport that will show you your next flight, the gate you're supposed to go to, and etc and etc. You hear them announced sometimes. So mine was announced, flight, what was my flight number? My flight number was 1164. Flight 1164 has been delayed. You will be boarding at 1. Oh my god, and it was exactly at 8 in the morning. So I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hours at Hamad International Airport. Let me mention, during your check-in at Nairobi, they will not allow you to bring any sort of food. They don't take food. If you're bringing food, food must go in the luggage, which we will talk in my next video or on a coming video, what to pack and what to do and all that. So during check-in, please don't, if it's your first time flying, don't carry so many things. Don't carry snacks, biscuits to eat on the plane. No, they won't allow you to check in with any food stuff at the airport. Maybe you can try tropicals, because I realized they never took my tropicals. I had my tropicals in the bag, and maybe something like a chewing gum. Those small snacks they won't take. But don't buy things like biscuits, I don't know, juice, I don't know, food, I don't know what. Sis, don't do that, because they won't allow you to get into that airport with any kind of food, simply because they want you to buy from them, and the food at the airport is extremely expensive. So now we are at Hamad Airport. I don't have food, and my flight has been delayed for 5 hours. What do? I am stranded. I am waiting. I am already hungry, because I only ate in the plane. They gave me one meal only. They gave me one meal at the plane. So I'm like, where do I eat? Sis, this with you here is food. Bro, this is food. So what do? You use this boarding pass to go to the airport cafe. Yes, or food court. Mostly they will write food court. So you will use this boarding pass. You go to the food court. If you don't know where to go, where to do, what to do, or what, I don't know. If you don't know anything, just ask. You will find some people at the airport. There are usually so many desks where there is a person posted, and you just go say, hi, my flight has been delayed, and I understand I can get some food using my boarding pass, and I just want you to guide me on how I can do that. The guy or the woman or the person will tell you, head to that counter, give them your boarding pass, and they will give you further instructions. And then that is exactly what you do. So you will go to the food court at any of the counters, give them your boarding pass, because they already know this particular flight, the flight number 1164 has been delayed. So you just give them your boarding pass. They will stamp, and they will scan, and they will tell you how much you have. For example, mine had 45 riyal, and with this I was able to get some biryani, chicken curry. I got biryani and chicken curry. With along it, they gave me some water and some juice, and yeah, which also on that plate they had like some salad. You know how those plates are served. So don't starve at the airport. Don't starve, sis. Just go to the food court. Just look for a food court, at least walk around. If you don't know how to go about it, ask anyone. I mean, not anyone, but particularly you will mostly see maybe cleaners at the airport. You will see people there are so many counters. You can even decide to go to shops at the airport and ask, because not everybody want to share with you information. But I'm pretty sure these people at the airport with working tags and uniforms are usually helpful. So just ask, they will guide you. Just head there, give your boarding pass, get the amounts you can get, and go eat what you can eat. Usually the airline is the one that pays for you because they had delayed your flight and because you didn't have any food, or maybe you don't have any money to buy any food. Now, if you wish, I can send you a picture of my boarding pass to your inbox. Just request for it in my comment section below, or follow me on my Instagram or Facebook and just inbox me. I'm so willing to share with you guys. I would love to believe that this video has been helpful to you, or maybe to someone you're watching with. And you guys, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it on your social platforms, statuses on WhatsApp, Instagram. Help a person learn something. And if you wanna connect on my social media, follow me on Instagram. I go by the name African Nimo. On TikTok, I go by the name African Nimo. That is .african.nemo. On Facebook, I go by the name Nimo Test. For any enquiries, guys, feel free to hit my inbox. I will be so super willing to reply to them, to share with you some of the things that I know. And I don't take your time for granted. As always, you know I love you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I must see you on my next one. I love you. Bye bye.